YouTube, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to today's video, where, ladies and gentlemen, we are here bringing you guys another episode of the Minecraft Skyblock series here on play.pvpcloud.net. Hope you guys had a wonderful day today, and real quickly, if any of you guys are new here, make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below, because boys, it is update day. We have a ton of stuff we're going to be going over today. All the brand new Prismatic stuff is now out on the store. It's out on the server. Massive update. Tons of new things we're going to dive into today, but as always, I do like to do a couple of giveaways to get things rolling today. So first thing is, if you guys want to pick up anything on the store, make sure you guys use code HYPE, HYPE code HYPE, so you get 50% off your entire purchase. Make sure you guys go ahead, take advantage of that code HYPE so you get 50% off. It's unlimited uses for everyone. So yeah, there you go. And then also on the screen right now, boom, is a free $5 gift card. It's first come, first serve. Whoever gets access to that card gets free $5 to use towards the PvP Cloud store if you want to pick up the new Prismatic bundle or Prismatic loot box, whatever it is. Congrats to you. And if you guys miss out on any of that, it's okay, because I'm also going to go ahead and give away a Prismatic loot box on today's video. If you guys want to enter that giveaway, all you guys got to do is just leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below your username or IGN. And also, if you guys go check the comment section right now, I have last episode's giveaway winner pinned down below in the comments. So yeah, check it out, see if you won last episode's giveaway, and make sure you check out next episode to see if you won that one. But all right, guys, so we are at the island right now, but we actually need to leave because, like I said, it is update day, and it's a big day for that, because if we go to /spawn right now, there is the brand new Prismatic loot box, boys, and this thing is so sweet. It has the brand new spawner in it, polar bears, which we desperately want. If you take a look at the shop right here, these polar bears, they cost $5 billion a piece. So yeah, we desperately want those. So yeah, tons of those you could get in there. There's also the brand new Prismatic set in here, which, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's like 75%. Yeah, there's Prismatic armor actually on the AH right now, so if we don't pull anything, we can actually get some of the extra pieces in here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it is a 75% buff per piece, so that's really good. And if we take a look at our pets right here, I already bought the bundle. There's the brand new Prismatic pet, and we actually need to replace one of our pets right now. I think we're gonna do level pet. I don't think we need levels anymore. So Prismatic pet, you're now it. And look, dude, we got the Prismatic, the Cyber pet right here, and the Radiant pet. Oh boys, and we need to prestige these. Actually, wait, real quickly, let me prestige these, bro. I need to prestige these pets right now before I forget to do it. So boom, there we go. That one hit prestige 1 right there, and then Cyber pet right here. Let's go ahead and get you to the next prestige. Boom, prestige 3. Okay, boys, look at these 3 pets right here, man. And just to compare pet progress, like, even though these are all mythical pets, comparing, you know, pet stats, having them prestige and all that, our Prismatic pet right off the rip is a 1.05 times buff, solid. Then these are 1.63 and then 1.81. So you guys see prestiging, you know, getting pet stats, getting pet progress and all that, getting pet traits, it matters. And that's why, you know, we grind it. But it is now time for us to open the brand new, like I said, I picked up the Prismatic bundle. We get 2 monthly keys, 3 Prismatic loot boxes, and a Prismatic pet right here. So here we go. I like to start with the monthly crates. Hopefully we get something solid right here. Come on, please, PvP Cloud gods, hook me up with some of the new spawners, or, you know, Prismatic boots. We'll take it. And we got leggy. Oh my gosh, we got a ton of boots right there. That is a massive W. I'm going to go ahead and take those off. So yeah, like I said, these are a 75% buff. So if we get a full set, which we can technically get now, that's a 300% boost. And that's not even including adding an attribute. So that is a W.5 right there. Let's go ahead. Let's keep on opening real quickly. Hopefully we get some more solid stuff right now. We're about to find out. I'll take any spawners, any money, any balance. Looks like we're going to get some blaze spawners here, a chest plate. Bro, we nearly have a full set already, boys. Look at this. We got boots. Oh my gosh, we got boots, leggings, chest plate, boys. We also got some more pets here. Okay, now it is time for us to do the Prismatic loot boxes. These have the polar bear spawners in them, which is really good. And I guess we just need a helmet. I mean, technically speaking, we could go buy it on the AH right now, but it's always better to pull stuff from the chest. I would always prefer that, man. Dude, I have not had a full set of armor this season yet, so this would be like our first full set if we can get this, which technically we can, and oh, we missed out just a little. All good. We did get some spawners. We got 20 blaze spawners right there. Not too shabby. Yeah, dude, if we take a look right here, I technically don't, the set I was wearing was like half Cyber, some Radiant, and Oblivion, bro. Like, that is crazy, dude. This is gonna be our first full set of the season. That's actually would be such a W. Let's see, can we get the helmet in the Prismatic crate? Come on, hook me up with something, please. Oh, dude, I swear I saw it. Okay, we got 100 of the brand new spawners. That is such a W. These are so useful and important because, as you guys know, polar bears, one, they're 5 billion a pop, so this is $500 billion worth of value. But the reason why that's good, polar bears, if I'm not mistaken, they drop 20 charges per thing. And if you guys don't know, this week's trophies, it costs 6,000 slaying charges for one trophy, bro. highest top this week is going to be an absolute battle. There is another way you can actually buy charges, which we'll go over here in a second with money now. Yeah, boys, it's going to be an absolute grind and an absolute battle. We did get some ultimate XP pouches though, but getting these polar bears makes it so we have more things to grind, so I love it. And all right, boys, I think it's just time. Last prismatic loot box. Can we get the prismatic helmet from this, or are we gonna have to, you know, use the auction house like you know, like people we are? But it's okay, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. And we got an extra chest plate. Unfortunately, we did not get the prismatic helmet, but we did get all the other prismatic stuff, so I will happily take that at the end of the day. And we got 2 more pieces right here. As you guys know, I like to give away stuff for cheap, so I'm gonna sell these for literally $100,000 on the AH right now. It's first come, first serve. Whoever gets these, I mean, that's 2 prismatic pieces. That's 150% buff right off the rip. That's insane. But okay, let's go to AH real quickly. Like I said, I want to buy a helmet, and it's right here. Beautiful. Boom. There we go, boys. Full set helmet, chestplate, leggings, and boots. That is such a W. This is, like, again, our first time this season having a full set of armor. So this is 300% buff. But if we go to the AH right now, go to armor attributes, we can actually get Voidwalker's Grace on all these. For some reason, this one glitched. Oh yeah, I did attribute list. Okay, Lunar Veil. Nope, we don't want that. We want Voidwalker's Grace because, as you guys know, that gives us an additional 5% money and orb buff. So yeah, as you can imagine, that is super useful. So even though it's 300%, technically speaking, it'll be 320% once we get Voidwalker's Grace on all these armor pieces. So let me go ahead and roll that real quick. I have so many extra rolls that we get just from opening stuff. So yeah, it kind of works out great to always have these rolls to go ahead and put towards armor. And boy, we're getting Voidwalker's Grace first roll on all these. And then here we go, final piece. And of course, it's Lunar Veil. Okay, there we go. Voidwalker's Grace. There we go, boys. Look at us, boys. Look at good. Full prismatic set right now. We got Voidwalker's Grace right here. Boys, this is looking good. I like this. So right now, it's all 20, 40, 60, 80. And then we have the 20% additional. So it's 100% buff right now. But again, it can go all the way up to 320% once we get this fully maxed out, which, as you can imagine, that will be super, super useful. But okay. Also, let me go ahead. I'm going to list all these extra armor pieces on the AH for really, really cheap right now. Make sure you guys hop on the server. It might get sold, purchased before then, but I like making, you know, extra stuff, older stuff, a little bit cheaper. It's still a really, really good set. It's just this obviously is a little bit better, and I like it. All right, guys, so we're at the island right now, and like I was saying, some big updates happen, specifically with polar bears. As you take a look, I don't even know if we have a polar, oh wait, here's our polar bear grinder. So right now we have about 54,000, so that's quite a lot. We might actually just want to make another polar bear grinder low-key. I don't think having just one is that smart, so we'll probably end up making another one. It's a 2x2 type thing, so I probably will just like throw it over here where these creepers are. Let me just actually do that real quickly. Let me go ahead, take those right there, and then creeper. Where's our extra creeper? Do we not have an extra creeper? Well, I'm just gonna throw these randomly back here. I like grinding at that one up front. It's just a good spot for me. So I'm gonna place these new polar bears over here just so that we could go ahead and, you know, get these built right there. And then I also have blazes for some reason. Let me go ahead and place those down. But yeah, these new polar bears, let me go ahead and wait for these to spawn because I want to show you guys why these things are just ridiculously OP. So here's the polar bears. If we take a look, you're gonna start to see in the action bar, we're getting 20 slaying charges every single time we kill one of these bad boys, which that alone is just insane. And then you guys are seeing that they're also dropping these amethyst shards. These sells for $500 per. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure, yeah, those are not still on the level of beetroot yet. Beetroot in crop farming also got massively buffed. We're gonna dive into that probably next episode because there were a lot of buffs with the harvester hoe. Specifically, orb greed got massively buffed, treasure finder got buffed, fortune got insanely buffed. Like, there's a ton of buffs with harvester hoe right now, so like that kind of became the meta over the weekend. But don't sleep on my boys over here mob grinding, because this is still super, super OP and can earn you a ton of money. So specifically with polar bears, I think what I'm going to go ahead and do, I don't think this is like infinite grinding or anything. So like I said, I think I'm just going to take a few of these spawners, probably like 5,000 or so, just to go ahead and balance this, put this at like 50,000 right now. Can I do that? Boom, there we go. That works. I'm going to place the rest of these over here just so that we have another polar bear grinder right here. Just probably a little bit easier so that we could go ahead and get a ton of these going right here. So yeah, look at this now. We got about 5,000 polar bears over here. We basically got a another grinder right now that we could go ahead and grind. It's just a little bit easier, makes things a little bit more OP, and it gives us another grinder so we can have multiple people grinding polar bears and things like that. And yeah, it works really, really well. This could earn us a ton of money. I'm actually very curious with all the new enchant upgrades. Butcher got upgraded, Spawner Finder got upgraded, Injures got upgraded, Orb got upgraded, which as you guys know, I always do that immediately off the rip. What other enchants do we normally do? I mean, some of these enchants, looting, which I haven't even upgraded yet, but I'm actually going to get another level on it right now just to do that. We finally got looting upgraded. Tons of these enchants. Sharpness, why not? Max that bad boy out. I'm just trying to see any other big enchants. Flux got massively buffed, which we haven't even touched yet. We need to be doing Flux because that also buffs proc rate. So I think this week we probably will do an episode where we focus mob sword enchant upgrades, and then we'll also do an episode this week focusing crop. I think next episode will be crop though, because like I said, if you take a look at the harvester hoe right now, Orgry got buffed from level 1000 to 7500, and we can fully max it out right now. So that's insane. That is literally just ridiculous. Same thing with experience enchant right here, which that actually ties into the new thing. So if we go to the charge shop right now, obviously the first way for the last 2 or 3 weeks you've been able to get trophies was by grinding the trophy shop with charges that you get from slaying and grinding. But if you take a look, you know, IS top, you guys know the whole system. You get trophies and you compete with everyone. But now in the charge shop, on top of getting trophies that way, you can actually spend extra money in the shop mode, and it costs, one trophy costs 500 mil, 250 million orbs, and 500,000 XP. So you pretty much need to always be grinding money, orbs, and experience. And so that's just another way you're able to get trophies right now. We basically just added tons of ways. You want to utilize both. You're going to earn charges while you're grinding, and any extra money you have at the end of the week, you dump into trophies right here. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this week plays out with trophies also being purchasable with extra currency. It makes wanting to buy multiple grinders and setups more incentivized. Like, there's a lot of incentivizations with it, and it's going to really, you know, make things interesting. I mean, if you take a look at the slash leaderboard right here, bro, I mean, we're doing pretty good money wise. Bonbull and Vlog right there are like pretty much 1 and 2 running the economy right now. Orbs though, we're kind of far behind. Coins doesn't really matter. Shards doesn't matter. XP though is another important one, and we're kind of falling behind in that as well. So I don't know, there's a couple of things we kind of have to figure out right now to figure out the best system, but you know, we do have a solid amount of polar bears right now, and I think 2F just literally moved 20,000 polar bears over here. That's insane. So yeah, we actually have more polar bears we could go ahead and grind. So yeah, I mean, this is probably what I'm going to just be doing, is just hitting polar bears all day. I mean, you guys see the orb greed procs from our mob sword right now, 112 mil. Dude, it's insane. And again, I haven't even maximized, you know, any of the enchants on my mob sword, bro. I'm so far behind on my mob sword and harvester hoe right now. Like, look at this. It's insane. But all right, let me do a couple things. I just want to get my armor to level 100 real quickly. It really shouldn't take too long to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to hit mobs for a little. Hopefully we can get all our armor to 100%. And then I want to see what our slash multi looks like once I do that, because I'd imagine it's got to be pretty OP. So let me go ahead. I'm going to grind this all for a little bit, and then I'll be right back. All right, guys. So I went ahead and grinded for a little bit right there, and we were able to max out our armor to 100%. So yeah, these are now 75% buff. So we should now, if we do the multi, we should have a pretty crazy. Yeah, look at that. We were at like 8 something. Now it's 10.8 on the money and orbs boosters, and that's like with our pets also being like entirely mid. Like, this is level 70, 46, and 45. That's insane. So yeah, that is such a massive W. I'm actually really happy that that was able to happen right there. Now, one thing I want to do real quickly before we start to wind off today's video is, if we go to our pets right now, I do want to go ahead and go to pet upgrades right here. I want to go ahead. I've been meaning to do this. We need to start investing into pets, and like substantially, because right here, XP finder, XP booster, all these things, we are missing out on like our pets leveling up a lot quicker. So I'm gonna start investing into it. I just gotta see chance to gain XP. Okay, I'm gonna do the XP booster. I feel like that's more of a guaranteed one right there. That also gets us kind of close to having this maxed out, and then any extra, I mean, we can get 1 level right there. But then this should make it so that our pets level up a little bit quicker. I know we still have a few more, specifically level cap, XP booster, and XP finder we need to upgrade. But right now, like, just I need to get these 2 prioritized. Then I'll worry about level cap a little bit later on. But just wanted to do that real quickly so that our pets can level up a little bit quicker. I mean, I already see it actually immediately. Cyber Pet, Prismatic Pet, Radiant Pet, like all these pets are kind of slowly leveling up. So love to see that. I'm glad that we're doing all this, and yeah, it's definitely worth it at the end of the day to invest in those. I keep forgetting to do it, so I'm glad we just did that right now. And then heck, while we're here, I did one thing I did notice, and again, I don't have interest or butcher enchant nearly maxed out to the levels I should, but I did kind of notice that really we're not making that much money. So I'm just going to do a couple levels of interest. That right there is a 5% buff, so I mean, it's already worth it. But we didn't really make that much money, but I do want to go ahead and purchase some spawners. I don't know how many I could buy. Looks like I could buy about 18 stacks. No, I can't even buy 18. Wow, dude, that's actually kind of crazy, like how little we get right here, boys. I'm not gonna lie, like it's honestly not that crazy. We definitely need to be purchasing more of these, but then there's also like I probably should save my money now that we can do the charge shop with balances and things like that. I don't know. We're kind of in a dilemma right now. Let me know what you guys think. Should I be saving my money or should I be investing into polar bears? Let me know down below in the comment section. We're going to have to figure that out because there's definitely a balance there that you have to figure out. Maybe I just wasted money. Who knows? But all right, guys, I do think I am going to go ahead and start to wind off today's video here on play.pvpcloud.net. Again, guys, if you want to pick up the new Prismatic bundle, Prismatic loot box, whatever it is, make sure you guys use code HYPE on the store so you get that additional 50% off. And again, we are giving away a Prismatic loot box on today's video. So if you guys want to enter that giveaway, all you guys got to do is just leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below your username or IGN. But all right, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys all in the next one here on play.pvpcloud.net, the best Minecraft Skyblock server. And until then, bye-bye.